everyone. Now, this is something a little bit different. I made a travel journal when I think I was about 14 years old, and this is the travel journal that I made. I basically, we used to go to Derbyshire every weekend, and we used to go to a different place each weekend, and this is the book that I made. I'd completely forgotten all about it, and then I just had a brainwave the other day, and I thought, oh my God, I used to do travel journals when I was young, and I'd completely forgotten that I'd done it. So this is a peek through the book that I did when I was 14. I made this for my mama. My mama was quite poorly, and I wanted to get this book ready for her so that she could see all the places, because she couldn't actually get to the places herself, and she loved Derbyshire. She was actually a Pinkston lady, so I made this book for my mama. Okay, so I'm quite impressed with my fancy writing that I used to do. So, Historical Places of Beauty on Your Doorstep by Kerry Mason. My writing was quite big in those days, but I've got a contents page. It's actually got 43 pages. Oh my word, it's got more pages. It's got 95 pages, so I'm not going to talk through everything. I'm just going to do like a little flick. But we went to loads and loads of places that summer. Yeah, so obviously not quite 95 places. So I collected things on my journey, so bits of maps. This was the bus route that we used to take, and it always started off in Chesterfield. So we used to get the bus to Chesterfield, and then from there we used to get the Peak District bus, and it took us to lots and lots of different places. So Matlock, Bakewell, the Monsell Trail, Buxton, and various places around there. You can see how old the book is now. It's going sort of like yellowed on the corners, and I think at one point I ran out of glue, so I used water and what is it that you use to make glue? Water and some kind of powdery stuff to make the glue. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, so this is all about Chatsworth, and then I wrote about what we did, talking about what I did at school. We went to Chatsworth on a Going Green expedition, and I saved all the leaflets to put in there. Monsell Dale, Buxton, and then some of the views that we passed on our bus journey as well. I had a bit of a bad day at Buxton. When we went there, nothing was open. It was a Sunday, and it was like sort of like 1991 or something. Everything was closed, and we just had a bit of a miserable, well, I had a bit of a miserable day. Lyme, I don't remember going there at all, but obviously I did. And then just some general information on the Peak District National Park. This is what I mean about the glue, look how it's going. Haddon Hall, I don't remember going there either. I must have gone there with school. I can't actually remember. But I'm just so impressed that I saved all of this, that I saved all these things, and you know, how I'd just completely forgotten about it. This is when we went to Matlock. My mum's a bit annoyed because she knitted me this cardigan and it was beautiful, and I left it in Matlock in one of the caves. Or when I came out the caves, it was really hot. Yeah, I think we went to Gulliver's Kingdom. American Adventure, oh my word, I used to love American Adventure, and it's like literally I work around the corner from where it used to be, and it was an amazing place. So I've got quite a bit on American Adventure because I loved it. Castleton, I don't think we actually went into the caves, but most of the time we used to go to like little pubs and little gift shops, and we used to take a picnic. Surprise View at Hope Valley near Hathersage, which was amazing when you went round the corner on the bus. Peak District is beautiful. absolutely beautiful. This was Bakewell and the Bakewell pudding shop. Chesterfield with a crooked spire, because that's where it all started. Hartington. Now Hartington is beautiful. They've got quite a lot of craft shops. I would love to visit there now that I'm into all the craft stuff. Well, I was obviously into it then, but didn't have quite so much money available then so that I could buy things. But their little duck pond was gorgeous. Lady Bower and Derwent Dam, which was stunning, stunning views. Eyam, we went to Eyam, which was lovely. Obviously, it was where the Black Death and the plague got contained. And then we've got the glue seeping through again. Tramway Museum at Crouch, Longner. Some more on the Peak District from the leaflets that I used to collect, and Tideswell and Ashford. I've put... There wasn't much there at Ashford. Yeah. Pinkston. My mum thinks that's hilarious because Pinkston was where my mum was brought up. But I don't think we ever actually went to Pinkston. I know I used to go as a very little child, but that page is blank. And then I've got photo section as well. Oh dear, I think I need to washi tape. I've already washi taped some bits. So yeah, different photographs. And this is where the glue is really coming through. Sundown Adventureland, Stuck in a Cow Jam. That's my sister, who's now like 32. So this is cute. This was 1990. That was 1990. Ignore the Terrible Outfit. And lots of ducks. I don't know how I'd cope now, because I'm really sort of scared of all animals, including birds, ducks, geese, and I don't think I'd be able to cope with being that close. Hartington and the Ye Old Cheese Shop, and this was from 1987. This was Paddling in the Stream at Newstead Abbey, and Bakewell Bridge in 1990. A pub, lots of pubs. And some more photographs, a little drawing of Robin Hood that I did. Goose Fair, Torval and Dean. So this is like a sort of bit about Nottinghamshire itself. Newstead Abbey. We go to Newstead Abbey quite a lot. We still go to Newstead Abbey quite a lot. It's such a lovely place. Then this is a poem my mum wrote about the swans on Sutton Lawns Dam. And I used to recite poetry. Before I became a drama teacher, I used to do verse speaking, and I got outstanding at the Mansfield Speech and Drama Festival, and I used to win loads of talent competitions doing poetry that my mum had written. A bit about Mansfield, Sherwood Forest, Nottingham Castle. This was a drawing that I did. We went to Smithy's Museum, and this was the old trip to Jerusalem Inn. This was in 1989. It was on a school trip, and we sat and had our food and did a little drawing. So that was a good day. A bit more about Sundown Adventureland. Me and my little sister. Oh, she's so cute there. Don't be deceived. She wasn't that cute. Woollerton Hall. We went there on a school trip in 1989 as well, and that was the drawing that I did of Woollerton Hall. And look, I've even kind of got some sort of starts of brush lettering going on here. Yeah, so I'm very impressed with that. I was only like 13 then, so Teversall, Hardwick, and then my favourite holiday resorts as well. So this is not Derbyshire or Nottinghamshire, it's Blackpool. Mablethorpe, the glue, oh the glue has ruined the page. Skegness, Derbyshire Miners Holiday Camp, where we used to go in Skegness every year. Butlins, we used to go there quite a lot in the summer. Inglemells, we still go to Inglemells quite a lot. Great Yarmouth, that's my cousin Kelly, which is weird because it's Kelly's 40th birthday today and we're going out for her birthday, and those dresses are so cute. I would love those dresses now. The Isle of Wight, went on a school trip and then went again on my 12th birthday. We went for a week as well. Bays and harbours of the Isle of Wight. That's the Needles. Allen Bay. And then some old villages in the Isle of Wight. Bembridge, Godsill, Shanklin, Sandown, the Mayfair Hotel. My mum stayed there a couple of years ago and she said it's awful now, the hotel. They had a lovely pool outside and they've just let the garden go to wreck. And the pool, she said, it's all got sort of like rubbish built up outside and there's no water in it and it just looks a bit of a mess, which is such a shame because we used to stay at Sandown and Shanklin quite a lot. Blackgang Chine, Robin Hill. This was a school trip when I was in the first year at school, so 1987 this was. There is no way I would get that close to them now. And I remember running through a deer enclosure as well. We were running because my friend had an apple and the deers were chasing us. So I think I might have been a bit less scared of animals than I am now. Ye Old Churches, an Isle of Wight church. That would have been drawn in 1987 when I was 11. Gold stars. Oh, what a flashback. Butlins from 1986. Oh, I'm with Pooh Bear and I've got a Pooh Bear top on. How cute. Outdoor pool. I don't think I'd be able to cope in England in an outdoor pool nowadays. And then some old pictures, 1988 at the Waxworks Museum, Butlins, Chapel St Leonard's when we buried my dad in sand, and some pictures from the Isle of Wight. This was when I was with my family, I think, not with the school. Boat trip from Needles, that's the school trip. We actually got a chance to drive the boat and I had a go at driving the boat. Very scary. Family holidays again, that's with my cousin Kelly again, whose birthday it is. Oh, I just love this book. It is so nice to look back on. And you know, doing these travel journals, it's so nice to be able to look back on years and years later. So I'm so glad that I'm doing them now. I highly recommend that you create your own travel journals. And if you've got children, certainly get them creating them so that they can look back like I'm looking back now. Oh, it's got really, really dark all of a sudden. Oh, I hope this is picking up on the video. Yeah, so, you know, I hope this has inspired you to create your own and to have a go at creating your own with your children. Just look at it. It's so good. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. There will be a blog post to go with this as well. So thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.